Well, it's a very strange day, very strange feeling, because I'm just about to head off to the train station where I get on a bus, aeroplane from Olbia to Frankfurt. Next day, train up to where I live, near Lüneburg. Going home, because the day after that, I have a doctor's appointment for a checkup. There we go then. Sad, isn't it?
So Dad is off in Germany, which means I'm left all alone, and today I'm gonna go sailing.
Well, I've been for the old doctor's blood test and now I'm just waiting for the results.
And I'm sailing! Woo! Like I said, the wind's not particularly strong. It's maybe 10 knots at best. 10, I think that's fair. And I'm going about 3 knots right now. Wind's a bit forward of the beam. Doing 3.5. But if I continue at this speed, I should get there. Yeah, between 7 and 8 in the evening. But it is supposed to die off more as the day goes on, so I will probably end up motoring in the last few miles, but try to sail as much as I can, and as long as it's still daylight, there's no problem really. No schedule, so that's very nice. Yeah, so I'm just going to sit here, enjoy this beautiful countryside and pull on a sheet or two once in a while. You know, hardcore sailing. Alright, still going pretty well. Picked up a little bit of speed, going, yeah, nearly between 3.5 and 4 knots, but the wind has also turned from ahead to on the aft quarter, which is very nice. So we like that very much. Means that I can let my sails out a little bit more and, you know, they can catch the wind a bit better. I can see Corsica in the distance there, just there. And there is the national park. We anchored just over there somewhere. That is where I came from, over there, Porto Torres. And yeah, generally it is an absolutely lovely day. The only thing is that there's no shade in my cockpit, so I have no way of hiding from the sun. The only thing that I can do is kind of go up on deck here, so sit in the shade of the sail, which is quite nice sometimes. But yeah, no shade in the cockpit, going in this direction at this time of day. So that's something I have to live with, unfortunately. But other than that, life is pretty swell.
Meanwhile, I, of course, am waiting for the results of my blood test, and doing my best to not think about it and stay busy. So, as many of you may know, I have this old 1957 plunger framed BSA A10. 1957 will make it one of the last of the plunger framed A10s. Well, you've seen it lurking in the back of videos, and I've mentioned it once or twice. So, to keep my mind occupied and my hands busy, I've decided to make progress with it, building it together. I've owned it since I was 18 or 19 years old, and it's been on the road in various guises in the past. This time my plan is to rebuild it in a fairly original, hopefully tastefully customized original version of itself. So I'm going to make some progress with that. So I'm trying to assemble this BSA rear suspension into the frame as a sort of a stage in my build. I'm trying to build it together to see what it all needs before I do the proper paint. And I'm making this spring compressor, which hopefully will work because I can't seem to get it together by hand, even though I have done in the past when I was young. Well, after a fair bit of experimenting, I've managed to get one in. So allow me to show you the method for the second one. So we have this lot here. That's all correct. There's a nail like that. This one. And we come up here like this. Through that lot. Up through there. And then up. And there we are. Now what I'll do is some winding. Okay, that's got to go into there somewhere. Somewhere like that. Take that. And there we have it. So I just put a new set of glow plugs in the car. Doesn't look too bad. Certainly didn't start very well in the winter. So put some new ones in. Well, the dock just called. Not good. PSA 1.3, 1.34 I think it was, which is roughly 1.342i. Bit of a shocker. Yeah, I was a bit shaken. trying to talk to him, work out what's going on. The outcome, as I understood it, was that hormone therapy, which is a testosterone reducer, basically speaking, got to get some pills, tablets for the first 2 weeks, got to get to the pharmacy, pick them up straight after this really. Start on those 2 weeks to sort of ease into it, and then there's some kind of injection that you have once every 3 months, for potentially for 2 years, every 3 months for 2 years. That's supposed to stop the spread, and obviously there's some prostate cells in there somewhere that they've got to find, and radiation therapy, which I haven't obviously got no dates for any of this. I'm 2 weeks on these pills, and then there'll be this injection thing. I know that, so I've got to be here for at least that long, and then we'll find out when the radiation takes place and how it goes on from there. What this means is that I can't take the flight that I've got booked back to Sardinia, back to Tapatya. Got to stay here, and at this stage I don't actually know when I can get back. Obviously I'll try and get back as quickly as I can, as soon as I can. We'll see how it goes. I'll be back to Tapatya as soon as I'm able.